I can give you a microdose.
Not now.
I don't mean that. I mean to like do later.
I can just bring it with me. It's not like a tincture thing or like it's prepared in a, like, how is it prepared?
You know what I've noticed is when you take things like modafinil and then say like the next day I would take kratom or something.
Yeah.
It would feel different, even though I
Dude,
wasn't still on it.
kratom, something that you probably, I don't know if you're going to experience this, but actually it's something very notable is my friends who take steroids and kratom.
Yeah.
Huge impact on how it affects you.
What do you mean?
Like some people's effects on kratom, like one of my friends, he used to take kratom religiously and he loved it. It was like his best like sociability enhancing thing.
Yeah, it does that.
And when he started using gear, it started to make it not work that well.
Oh, good.
Which is weird.
I would love that.
Yeah, but it's really weird. I've heard a lot of like kratom veterans talk about how when they started using testosterone or other steroids, it like stopped working for them.
Because I speculated the reason why it didn't work well on you because you were on gear.
Yeah, maybe. And it's like the actual mechanism why that would happen, I'm not sure. But anecdotally, I've seen a lot of people become kratom like non-responders after introducing steroids.
That is amazing. You know what? I've had something similar happen at one point since I started taking this stuff. One of the days I took kratom, and I remember thinking like, I don't know if it was just the strain I took, but it like really sucked.
Yeah.
And I had that thought. I thought, is this because I started taking TRT? And then I was like really excited about it. I was like, this is awesome. I'll try it again. But then after that day, I tried it again and it felt normal again. So I don't know if maybe I just had like a spike.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm very curious to see.
I remember him getting like actually annoyed because he loved kratom so much and then it was like not working the same. And he used it for like PUA shit. Like it was like what he relied on it for like approaching.
Oh no.
Yeah. So obviously like you can imagine like some compound that's not alcohol that works like it's fairly benign.
You could try Phenibut.
We did.
We did?
That all the time, yeah.
Let's see what I got on my list before we... So let's just no Connor this time would be good. We're going to cross that off. The guy's got enough of our attention.
Yeah.
We did a day-to-day. Sick.
Yep.
We've covered my whole little list, except for I wanted to ask you, what has it been like becoming pretty, notably like famous in a way? Is it a dream come true or is it worse than you thought?
I wouldn't say I'm famous.
You get recognized when you go out.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm definitely at a happy medium where it's not like burdensome and it's like still cool. And it's like cool to know I have like a global impact where like even in Canada, where objectively, like proportionally, I have barely subscribership compared to like the US or something. And the fact that I can go somewhere and like people recognize me and I know it's probably most of the time I get feedback that's like, I love your, like some of the times it's like, oh, you're natty or not, or like great or whatever. But sometimes it's
sucks.
like, but also it's like, I learned about this because of you, or like I, got, this problem rectified, or like
touching your foot?
yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to put my shoe back on.
I was like, is your dog down here? What
No,
the fuck?
I'm trying to get my shoe.
Or yeah, they'll like tell me like a personal anecdote about like how I helped them or something, and like that's cool. And like being able to know I have like wide reach is cool. And it's not so like it's not burdensome in that it's like it's not like I get mauled when I leave the house.
Right.
Like
right.
I randomly like once in a while, like honestly at this point it's maybe like once. Like usually when I go to a gym, it's disproportionately so. But like sometimes now
Understandably
it's
so.
at like restaurants, the beach, stuff like that. Like
it's like me at a psychedelic festival. You
probably are like, yeah, that's
no, but I'm saying it's the same thing. You at a gym, me at a
exactly,
psychedelic, and it's nuts at the psychedelic festival.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. So I think it's cool. It's not like overwhelming. It's not like so much that it's impeding my life to a point that I'm like, oh my, like I imagine for actual celebrities, it's horrible.
I felt the same way. When I went to the festival, my immediate thought was I couldn't imagine it being like this all the time. Like that would drive me nuts.
Okay, it's probably definitely more like if I go to the gym, if it's like a new gym, I'll probably have like a few people come up to me and like say something and maybe ask for a picture or whatever.
If you're at a convention, though, it would be different.
Yeah, if I was at a fitness expo,
yeah, that'd be different.
Yeah,
that's like this better example.
Yeah, but that's literally people like congregating who know you're going to be there and like intentionally going there to meet you.
That's why they probably went to the psychedelic festival too.
Like, were you announcing you were going to make an appearance or something?
No, some people went just like hoping to find me.
Oh, wow.
which is freaky.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it's cool, man. Like I'm happy to see like the widespread reach. So, and it's not overwhelming in a way that is negative as of now. So it's like a happy medium. Like it's not
Nice.
it's not like too low where I feel like I'm not impactful, and it's not too high where it's like you've achieved like some status that like ruins your quality of life.
Right.
So, and like I think I can't imagine a YouTuber's going, well, I guess there are YouTubers who probably hit that status where they need like security and like they like
For sure there have been, yeah.
yeah, like I don't know. I'm never gonna get to that point, but I mean, like, I don't know. It's like a happy medium for
You
me.
might. Maybe you don't want to get to that point.
Well, it's like self-regulating in that, like, you could always just like stop posting and become irrelevant pretty quickly.
Do you think it's that fast?
Yeah,
Yeah. Mm.
I think if you stop posting, you die in the algorithm like pretty quick.
I
Maybe
don't think so.
I don't know.
We're conflicting in this because like I've gone through periods of posting like a video a month for like months.
I don't know, man.
I've gone through actually. I think one time I didn't post a video for 2 months or 3 months,
Yeah.
and I still was fine.
Maybe. I don't know. I guess objectively at the beginning, it would seem like I disappeared because if I go from posting a lot to nothing, it's like, where the fuck's Derek? Whereas for you, it might be like, you
More
know,
normal.
I was only expecting a video every 2 weeks anyways.
Right. Right.
You know? So it's like, oh, that.
You're right. You've built up this expectation.
Yeah. So, but yeah, to answer your question, it's like, I think it's like the perfect position personally.
The perfect position.
Yeah. Like it doesn't feel so low that I'm like not impacting people's lives in like, you know, a global basis. I don't know. Like I'm just trying to like get my information to as many people as possible, and it's like a good hybrid of like not being too excessive.
Well, and your viewers love you.
Yeah.
Like there's not many channels I think where the viewers like so actively want to see the person they're watching succeed. Like that's pretty cool.
It's like a very healthy subscribership.
I don't know if they're
great.
healthy, but
Well-
they want to see you succeed.
You know, yeah, like obviously there's like everyone has like haters and shit, but like in general, like it's like a pretty positive community.
Do you have a lot of haters? I don't know these things. That's why I'm
And
asking.
proportionally, no, but I definitely have like the more sheer volume you accumulate of
of course.
subscribers. Like, yeah, I definitely.
Oh,
have.
I'm not surprised, but
Yeah.
like, have any stood out to you where you're like, or you think their hate is almost justified in a way, like they hit a nerve?
Yeah, like sometimes their criticism is like fair and like notable. Like,
Yeah.
like some people like despise my like going away from all just high quality information, but then like proportionally, it's like if you actually look at the amount of videos I do relative to before, and then how much of that information gets integrated just in a different way.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I have more information now. It just proportionally seems like far lesser so because it's formatted in a gen pop appealing way and or proportionally to other content that's kind of just like mainstream appealing topics. It's not every video I do like it used to be.
Yeah, but I think this is a healthier approach. You want to break it up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a hybrid of like everything personally.
Yeah, you can't let those people bother you. They're always going to be there. I
Yeah.
think Greg talks about this. He calls them mosquitoes. I've seen that video.
Yeah, he's like the most like able to brush shit off, it seems. Well, I guess at the same time he reacts pretty like intensely to them, so maybe
Yeah.
it does bother him, but I mean like he also is like, you know, very accepting that the hate that comes along with growing, I guess.
Why do you think there's this big like wall? Wall's not the word I'm looking for. Disparity. I don't know what the word is. Like between people who are really into fitness and then like for us, there's a lot of cross breeds who like psychedelics and workout. But it seems like a lot of people who are into the whole workout scene are into like PEDs in that realm of drugs, but not psychedelics. Like I've never heard Greg talk about psychedelics. A lot of fitness channels. Do you think they just don't have an interest in that realm of drugs, or they just don't want to talk about it?
Well, I think when you think of fitness, you think of in general, you think of like what your body looks like, which is obviously not an accurate representation of like how healthy you actually are when you actually think about what goes into building some of those bodies.
Yeah.
But like from a drug aspect, obviously the PEDs are what build disproportionately ridiculous physiques, and psychedelics don't do any of that. So it's like the interest is just like not.
What do you mean? Working out on acid microdose is amazing.
It doesn't build more muscle though.
It gives you more energy.
Maybe, but it's like that would be like
Best pre-workout.
That'd be but then I guess pre-workouts do have a lot of popularity. So I don't know. I think there's just like again, it's no one really even thinks that it could be beneficial, and they think of more like mindset shit. I don't think they're as interested in than because it's not okay. Stimulatory things like a lot of guys who are into fitness do go to like festivals and shit to show off their physique, and they are really into like rec drugs.
Yeah.
But I think the view of them is still like very taboo in that it's like a party drug for like fucking themselves up rather than like for like an experience that is like transcending. And I can't even put it into words because I've never fucking done it. But like, there's definitely one element of fitness where it's like, do you know who Ziz was?
I've seen your video on him, but I don't really know.
Okay. He was like, I don't know, one of the pioneers of like the aesthetics movement, which is just like.
Did he trip?
I would imagine he took recreational drugs. Like it's speculated that his like what caused him to die was cocaine in a sauna, I believe.
That's not tripping, but yeah.
No, but it's like I don't know. It's like sort of related and like altering your mindset a bit.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. The fitness community is all about altering your aesthetic appearance versus I'm talking about psychedelics, which is about like mind and conscious enhancement, that kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I
feel like there's such a connection between the two. That's why I'm personally shocked. Like Dorian Yates,
psychedelics, I feel like is like the most antithesis thing to caring about your physique. So it's like people.
Have you heard Dorian Yates talk about it?
He like I haven't heard him talk specifically about psychedelics, but it seems like those guys who become like, they become far more content with like being like yogi, like skinny motherfuckers.
Like Dorian Yates, he was one of the biggest dudes.
Yeah, but then once he became like into what he's into, he doesn't give a shit about that at all.
Yeah, like he talks about DMT and ayahuasca.
Yeah, but like look at what he cares about now.
He relates bodybuilding to that, which I find fascinating.
Okay, I haven't seen enough of the content about it.
A spiritual experience, and he said when you reach that pain threshold, it you really do like transcend something in a sense. Like these guys looked at bodybuilding in such a different way than we do.
So PEDs in general are not used for actual performance enhancement. They're used to build physiques that band-aid insecurity.
Oh.
So a lot of people who use gear are using it to improve themselves objectively, to, fix a reason they feel inadequate. I feel like. So I feel like that's almost like the total opposite side of the spectrum to psychedelics, which are helping you overcome stuff like that.
Or face it.
Yeah, but like that kind of stuff makes you content and or view things more healthily if you do the trip correctly or whatever.
Yeah.
Versus the guy who's like pursuing ridiculous amounts of muscle mass to like be more attractive or like feel more powerful because he feels inadequate. Those are two like I can't imagine the overlap. If somebody was like really balls deep on this side, the psychedelics, they would probably not give a fuck about this stuff.
But I care.
You're a happy medium, dude. I don't know. You're asking me a question that like why don't I do psychedelics, for example? It's like just because I don't see the ROI as much personally for me, potentially.
But you don't know.
I don't know that though.
Yeah, you don't know.
I don't know. I just feel like objectively.
Why don't you microdose? That's a better question. Why haven't you tried microdosing yet since our podcast? I think this is a good way to end this off.
Even preparing the LSD properly, I don't even like know how to go about.
I can give you a microdose.
Not now.
I mean to like do later.
I can just bring it with me. It's not like a tincture thing or like it's prepared in a like. How is it prepared?
It can be prepared in many ways. We can talk about that after.
Okay. Yeah, I guess maybe that's not like YouTube friendly, whatever. But
no, that's not it. I mean, it's just I don't want to get in. I might go on a tangent, but yeah.
Right. For some reason, I thought it was not something you could like transport easily.
You can easily transport it. No worries. Yeah, why haven't you tried that yet?
Well, first of all, the dosage requirements and whatnot, I have not really dug into like what I should be doing, and then even like relating it to like what may or may not be available, and like
what I meant right now. Like take at this moment.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, that's funny.
Last time you smoked DMT, so like we got to top that somehow. Which is like, what's the next step? It's like me taking some shit. So
off my radar.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I gotta like. Even just like anything new added on my plate, like as insignificant of like a preparing an LSD administration sounds, like me looking up like, okay, what's the dose I need to do? How do I like prepare it? Because like obviously it doesn't come like ready to use necessarily with like the reason.
There's actually a website that sells within Canada prepared acid microdoses.
It's not on like those paper things.
No, it's in a dropper. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. Pretty cool that they're selling that now.
Right. Okay. Well, anyway, the thing, the like the paper thing,
Yeah.
like I have to really like revisit how that is even done to like prepare it and
So the effort to like so you're not seeing the effort to reward value.
yeah, and like I just don't see what it gives me above and beyond what I could just get from like taking Gorilla Mind Rush or something.
Oh, it's way better than your Gorilla Mind Rush. No offense
Fuck
to Gorilla Mind
yeah.
Rush.
For what though specifically? Creativity, I would imagine yes. For actual productivity though, I would imagine no.
I think it is because when you're talking about Gorilla Mind Rush, the driving factors. By the way, I like the compounds in it.
Yeah.
Where's the thing?
Not like it even matters because it's a discontinued product, but I still take great offense in that.
I've actually tried it. Where is it? I lost it. Whatever. I sent you a picture of the thing.
If you had a bottle of it, you could sell it online for $400 probably.
I don't need the money.
I'm just like a random point.
Oh, you're just trying to show off your amazing product.
Yeah, I love that product.
Man, I've lost it. This is actually frightens me. Where could it have gone?
Maybe it's with your other Gorilla Mind stuff, which is like over there.
No, it's not the Gorilla Mind thing that I'm looking for. Okay, I will have to find that later. Now this is gonna piss me off. I remember I wanted to try the powder on its own.
Oh.
So I got DH. What's it called?
The 2-amino isoheptane.
What's the name though? The DH what?
No, that is what it is.
I know, but what the DH is what?
DMHA.
DMHA. That's what I'm looking for. So I got that, and because I wanted to, like the Gorilla Mind Rush, I thought, well, the effects were pretty good.
Yeah.
So I got that to try it without the caffeine because I don't know. Sometimes I like just trying stimulants without mixing them with other stimulants.
Right.
Is that dangerous? Good effects.
Mm-hmm.
Like if that's the primary driver in the Gorilla Mind that like is
There's
giving
so
you
many different things though too. That's not just that. But yeah, that is
that's the strongest compound in there by far.
right.
Is that one. And if you want to compare, say, that plus caffeine plus, say, even L-theanine, like that combo, to like an LSD microdose, the difference even in just workout intensity is it's almost non-comparable. Like the you get a short burst out of this versus like the LSD thing is so long lasting. It gives you much longer endurance.
What about productivity, mainly?
You don't crash after. I found with the DMHA, I already forgot what it's called.
I know what you mean, yeah.
You crash really fast. Like I've tried it 5 times, and every time I tried it, this is just my personal experience. I'm not saying everyone's going to do this, but within 2 to 3 hours, I was like falling asleep. Like it fucking crashed me.
Well, this is why my formula had things like dicaffeine malate and other like longer acting things in it. But
So you don't crash.
yeah,
I see.
And there was like anti-crash components built into the formula too.
Yeah, I'm not saying your product is bad.
No, I know. Don't worry about it.
I'm just saying it doesn't compare to an acid microdose.
So LSD, 5-hour half-life, and you're saying for product, or no, it's 3.6 hours. You're saying the productivity enhancement specifically, not pain threshold, not endurance.
It
not
can last 2 days. So there's the first day you take it, which is like the direct effects, but there's some carryover into the next day.
So for productivity, it's good.
Can be, not for everybody.
Okay.
It would be worth a try. Like you've got nothing to lose from a microdose. You don't trip, dude. It is so light. Like it's not like anything really happens. You
Okay,
just get an
teach me how to
energy
do
boost.
it, and then I'll maybe do it.
And then you'll maybe do it. Trying to sell you on a microdose.
Because we have not, like, the last time we just talked about, like, the speculative benefits of it for me, but we didn't talk about, like, specifically how I would go about doing it, so I just, like, didn't do it. So it's not like I'm so opposed to microdosing LSD that I'm not going to do it. It's just, like, even learning how to do it, I have not done yet. So I guess
your viewers are going to love this.
Okay, well, like, teach me how to do it then.
All right, I'll show you how to do it.
Okay.
All right, we're done.
All right.
All right, thank you for being on More Plates for Days podcast, because it's probably going to be your podcast again.
Now, you got to post it on your channel as well.
I do?
Yeah, you should.
All right, I will.
Yeah.
Once I get it.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys all enjoyed the myriad of clips that have been presented for your viewing pleasure. And yeah, this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Much appreciated. Talk to you soon.